Hello and welcome to this World Cup match. This is the semifinals between Truffles and yudai214. Truffles represents Canada and yudai Japan. Got started a little late, so we're entering game 2 as we speak, and I'm commenting alongside WanderingWinder.
Hello.
In the context of this match, this is the third of 4 between the two teams, and Canada has won 1 and they've tied 1. So if Canada, Truffles, wins this match, then Canada will be in the finals. Otherwise, it will come down to the last match. So yeah. All right, what do we see here besides 2-5 being amazing?
We see 2-5 being amazing.
I guess
4-3
4-3 is the worst because you could get a Guardian very easily.
Yeah.
Vampire, surely.
Yeah. Now, we've had some discussions recently about encampment. First of all, you just fire this one off.
Yes.
But
how important is it?
You get another vampire. How hard do you go into trying to get an early gold so you can start to keep them?
I think with Lucky Coin here, you don't have to try to get an early gold. You'll get a couple silvers that'll eventually hit 6.
Yeah, what I mean is, when you hit 6, do you buy gold, or do you still get the 5s, which are probably otherwise better for your deck?
I mean, you do also have the vampire gaining the 5s, and the only 5s I'm really tempted by are wild hunts. So
vampires?
I don't want more than a pair.
That's the other thing, though. Okay.
I don't think.
So, but you would take maybe your first 2 vampires before.
Which yudai already has, and.
Yeah, for yudai's position, but I'm saying, like, say Truffles at this point, right? If she hits 6 before she has her second vampire.
I don't know if that's going to happen. When you're adding vampires, you're not. Well, okay, anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess my answer is I'm not sure.
Do you want to trash Lucky Coin as yudai? I don't think so.
I mean, eventually I will,
but not with a bat. Yeah. I mean, if you do.
Mostly, eventually I will because of Wolf Den, plus the silvers after.
But like, you could expand it. I mean, that could be another option.
I don't know that I'm going to get expand this game, but maybe.
Anyway, I'm buying encampment here. I don't think I want fishing village.
I'm definitely buying encampment. I guess the question is, do you play the Lucky Coin or trash it?
Yes. I'm still playing it, I think.
I think I'm playing it as well. How many silvers does he have right now? Because if he only has 1, then I'm definitely playing it.
I think he's played it twice.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's see. I didn't check his score.
Well.
He's doing encampment though, which is he should be doing encampment.
No, he already had 2. He was on -12 before.
Okay. And now he has unique encampment, of course. So.
Yeah. Well, also you got to watch out. The vampire bat thing is kind of interesting with Wolf Den.
It is.
You can go anywhere from.
It's a 6-point swing if you have 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right, this would be wild hunt for me.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And then I'm hoping to get a gold the next turn. I think you have a good chance of it with your other silver and a fishing village. Oh, you're 1 short.
Yep. So, what do you buy here as yudai? Might buy a fishing village and gain a well. Which you buy and gain doesn't matter, but a fishing village and a wild hunt here.
Or if you're thinking the vampire thing is just the way to go, just more vampires.
Guess.
Yeah.
That's what he goes for.
Ooh, encampment trash. I mean, it's a 1-shot, but yeah. It means that split will be more interesting.
I mean, in terms of what gets locusted,
it's not as bad. It's not as bad as bat.
It's not as bad as bat, yeah. But
misery.
You fire this encampment off, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I don't have too many more actions, but I definitely do want to hit gold.
Draw.
Of course. Hey.
And draw again.
Yes, just cycle.
Now
I'm
don't
probably not
play
playing Lucky Coin.
I don't think I need a fourth. Like, I'm gonna have treasures plenty. So I just buy a gold and gain. What do you gain off your vampire here?
Encampment.
Or I guess you might buy expand, I guess, but I think I like gold encampment as well.
Yeah, I definitely want gold before I want expand.
I don't think I want expand ever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, I might, but
I might, but I definitely want a gold.
I'm not convinced I want expand. I am convinced I want a gold.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for Noble Brigand to come into play.
So does Yude have 2 bats down there? Or is it... Which way is it 2-1? They each have 3?
I don't.
Anyway,
6
we'll
gone,
see.
so...
I think it's 3 each. Truffles has passed up on gold.
Another wow.
I mean, this is when I might really want to. Oh, he had 3 vampires.
Huh. So
they are the gains, but still. Is Truffles gonna get a gold? She doesn't have a wild hunt though. Oh, she doesn't have a gold.
See, I was thinking if there were 1 fewer encampments here, you could get like just take a plunder, but with this many you can't. So I mean, off these vampires, and maybe that was part of the thought process last turn. I don't know, because I wouldn't mind not having any golds if I have plunders, but that seems pretty hard to pull off.
Okay, so if Yude was tracking better than we were, he would know he'd had 2 vampires down there. He might have actually just gone double encampment last turn instead of getting the wild hunt vampire he got. Yeah. And then he'd be in good position to gain the plunders and get him into the shuffle in time.
They're really going hard into these wild hunts.
Yeah, especially without... I mean, you have Fishing Village, I guess. So maybe they're just thinking about that and not really thinking about the encampments.
It might be good. I haven't really thought about that so much.
Given all the vampire stuff, though, I mean, I think they want to start picking up Guardians. Because those... Obviously, Deluded and NVS, you can't get both, so that...
I mean,
cancels out.
I guess, but on the other hand, the opportunity cost of getting a Guardian seems really high.
True. Well, I mean, it's over an encampment, yeah.
Right?
Because vampire hexing is rampant.
I don't think that the hexes hurt me that much.
Okay, are we trashing Lucky Coin here as Truffles?
That's what she's surely thinking about. I mean, you're gonna buy... I guess you could also be thinking about, do you buy gold or vampire?
Well, she can't. Oh, yeah, right. Vampire she can get.
Yeah.
Man, they're really going hard on the vampires. What else is there to gain? I mean, I get that it's your gains, but... Discard the Fool.
I mean, Lucky Coin could be your gains, and then you expand them and stuff into others.
So that's why I'm not going to rule out the expand, but...
I just am not that worried about having gains, I guess. Also, Wild Hunt is gains. You can expand them into... Yeah, just as Bluey's saying.
Greed and Plague can be your gains. Although you do have War. Right. War and perhaps Locusts can be...
anti-gains.
Ungains. So if someone loses this encampment split...
Finish off the Wild Hunt.
If someone loses encampment split 3-1, then that's pretty costly. Both in terms of not having them and the Wolf Den points.
Somehow, I'm not sure that 3 points are actually going to matter that much. You take points here, right?
Yeah, and then encampment. Although
5 just feels like a lot. 6 feels like more. Probably because 6 is often more than 5.
Sometimes.
Often.
Is this also a unique fishing village that Yude could replace?
Somebody has a unique fishing village.
Oh, I guess I get... what they seem to be going for is Yeah, I would have wanted the fishing village, given that it seemed to be unique. Is the double vampire double bat means you don't have wolf den if you happen to have exactly that combination?
Yes.
But that's not really that's not really how it's working out. Ooh, drawing. Now you're taking, right?
Wow. There's no way you're drawing again. Oh my goodness.
They're taking a defiled shrine perspective on it.
What's wrong with that analysis, Bluey? I believe that could get filed under technically correct.
I think I'm trashing Lucky Coin now.
Yeah, I think I'm trashing everything here. Fire up the old Google Translate again.
Yeah, I'll let someone else take care of that. So Truffles looks like she's gonna win that little chicken.
And bat, something about bat draw.
Yude was hoping to draw bat. I think that's pretty clear. Oh, but he doesn't take encampment.
No, Yudai just did draw a lot of bats.
But was hoping to draw with the last turn, like his turn 11. He was with that last wild hunt. He was hoping to draw bats. I think that's clear.
She's continuing to draw.
She has one more. Does she have a fifth?
Expand Fool into gold.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Take your 12 points.
It's really 11, but yeah. I'm still not playing it, even if there is. I'd rather expand Fool to gold. If you wait that long, you better be taking it.
Yay!
Yeah, but you're definitely expanding Fool. Like, there's no other candidate. So, take the gold. Do we get a second gold, or?
I mean,
Are we trying to keep encampments anytime soon?
I kind of want to spend more coppers than getting a second gold would be great for. But what am I buying? I could see buying a second gold here. I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
Should I trash it silver as well or not?
Oh, she is. Okay. Ooh. Well, anyway.
I think they're just not worrying about the encampments very much, which seems reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, not worrying about them also means not uncovering plunders for your opponent.
Well, I mean, I guess your opponent could always do that, but you could just, like, you have the fishing village wild hunt to draw you anyway. You could buy the plunders or gain the plunders and be like, okay, so I don't have encampments to help me draw, but I'm doing fine with my wild hunts and fishing villages.
It's not just about the encampments. It's like, well, it's about the possibility if encampments get down to 6 that someone could like buy one and then like get 2 plunders off vampire please.
Sure.
I would say the plunders are very good here.
I don't know. I mean, compared to, because you also have this other big source of points in wild hunt that if you hadn't gone on, like if you'd gone for encampment plunder instead of doing the big wild hunt stuff, the person who's going wild hunt might just be like, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to score more than your plunders with my wild hunts. Right?
No, but it's about also keeping the like encampments make it easier to play more wild hunts because it's a village. Obviously, there is also another village here, but
yeah, I'm saying because you have the fishing village, and if I'm not getting encampments, right? I'm not saying. Obviously, if I could have a bunch of free encampments and plunders, then yeah, I'd love to have that. But I'm saying it's a choice between do I get the wild hunts or do I try to get encampments and plunders faster? And I think it makes sense to go for the wild hunts. Like you're limited on how many games you have, right? And I think it makes sense to spend them more on wild hunts rather than the encampment plunder stuff. I'm not 100% convinced, but it makes sense to me.
I don't quite get Truffles top decking the silver here because she does have 2 fishing villages coming in, so I don't know why you want to hit 4 exactly. Or if you want to just hit 3, why are you?
I got nothing, but why would...
Maybe she forgot that she had fishing villages.
What would you top deck?
I mean, I assume I have a bat at least, so I'd top deck the estate to trash.
Wait, can you do that? You can top deck anything?
Oh, no, it's a... Yes,
It's an action.
It's any card. No, haunting is any card. Yeah, put one of the cards in.
I can't ever remember.
Yeah, it's the discard one.
Yep,
That's
yep.
Yeah.
They're too similar. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I would also put estate down, so I could also have 6 and buy a gold.
Okay.
Poverty.
Well, you discard your silvers, just trash.
Yeah, I think so. You have 1 fishing village coming in.
Okay, so she's lowering
Point
encampments.
the game. 2 piles are gone. Estates can go, maybe.
The funny thing is the vampires. I mean, you can't. If like all the bats became vampires.
I mean, at some point you can maybe choose to play or not play.
Like this is a situation. You expand estate to vampire. Vampire. Gain 2 vampires, buy a vampire. That's 4 vampires. Oh, you're right. No, you're right. I can't get a vampire. Never mind. But you expand the state to...
I don't know. I would have at least thought about playing the Wild Hunt for points.
Okay. She's going to gain the plunders here.
The plunders. This makes some sense.
She can get 2 of them. Ooh, Yudai loses a vampire. He has to gain a noble brigand? Oh, man.
I mean, a lot of sense. No, he has to gain a guardian.
Oh, guardian or noble brigand.
Yeah. They each share... Is this an attack?
Yeah. And there's no other Doom cards, right? So...
I think I'd rather have the...
I would take the guardian. I would totally... Noble brigand, it's not on gain, so it just goes in your discard, and it's just dumb.
Yeah, well, and I don't think I particularly want to save or take... Like, I don't want to play it. I think, don't want to play the Noble Brigand.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it's another stupid, like, wolf den point.
Also, I don't know how likely Yudai is to be able to draw... Hold on. Yudai has some chance of winning this turn, maybe?
Some chance. I don't know how many vampires he has.
That's not going to happen.
But would he have, though? Because, like, his...
You've got to be able to score and take 3 plunders. But scoring could be just trashing the Guardian.
That's true. So he's close. But it didn't happen, so...
If he could have gotten to 3 plunders here and trashed the Guardian, he could have won, but...
It looks like Truffles is going to be able to take some nice points this turn, so...
Probably.
So she'll be in the clear again.
I shouldn't say no idea, but I don't have much idea where the wolf den points are right now. Although I do know this gold is the only gold, obviously.
And the only guardian, and...
Yeah, mostly I don't know where the bats...
I think Truffles has the only curse, which is a big... Well, it's a 4-point wolf curse. Yeah. -4 point curse.
But I also don't know where the estates...
Are the estates all trashed?
Somebody has 1 estate.
Then I think that's also Truffles.
Probably Truffles.
But she'll take a second one here with Wild Hunts.
Somebody's trashed their lucky coin, somebody still has 1. I don't know if either of them is out of coppers, or they each have 1.
No, Truffles has 4 of each. 4 in all. They both have 4 in all. Bluey, I think that's an incorrect count. I think it's 3-1.
I'm pretty sure it's 4 and 4. I don't know the...
Yeah, okay.
It's 1-0 Truffles, right? Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, she looks like in good position here. I don't know about Duchy. Gate Duchy. It's a way to score for sure.
That's the most points, and it turns on your end of game annexes. If that's ever relevant.
Well, there's no plus buy here, so
it's unlikely to be relevant.
Yeah, I could see definitely wanting the Envious hurts.
I mean, I definitely would want to trash the Guardian here. It's 3 points.
Yes.
This scores a lot.
Yudai has unique encampment, I think. All right, Truffles connects encampment.
Truffles.
Oh yeah, she's gonna run away with it here. The triple encampment into the Wild Hunts.
There is a curse she can trash and
Lucky coin.
Probably the lucky coin because it's the only one. Oh, she has a lot of bats.
She has one vampire, I think.
Does she have another? What are these 3 cards? Is there another Wild Hunt down there? I guess maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe she's winning anyway. There's a Plunder is one of them.
Is that her last copper too?
Well, there's 2 coppers left between the 2 players. I'm not sure.
Oh, Envious. Right, yeah. Well, it's okay. She only has 1 buy. So, like, whatever.
And she doesn't have extra gains, so... You might trash the gold here?
I'm still wanting to keep my encampments.
She has a pretty big points lead. She's going to trash the curse. She's going to trash the lucky coin, I think. Those both score points for sure.
You don't trash the estate, right? Because...
I'm not sure.
It's not the highest priority.
I need to trash things. I seriously might trash the gold. You know there's a Plunder down there for your encampments next turn already.
I think I'm trashing copper, lucky coin, curse.
I can't remember whether she has exactly 1 copper or whether it's 2 coppers.
Oh, she might trash the gold.
I'm saying, yeah. If she has 2 coppers, I might trash. Like, she has so much money that the big plus of the gold is that it keeps encampments.
She gets the second expand.
Buying expand makes sense. This seems to imply, okay, she's trashing more than the minimum required.
Probably keeping estate, I'm guessing.
I would assume, but I could see you trashing estate, I guess. It is a 4-point estate. She did trash it.
Okay, and she didn't have a vampire, so it is 5-3 on the bat vampires. Interesting. And so that means Yudai. Oh, so was that? It was Plunder. Which 3 cards were underneath? Obviously, Expand and Plunder. Was the last one the Wild Hunt, or?
I don't know. Yudai's gonna draw.
No, Yudai has 6. Okay, so it was only 4 Wild Hunts. She was correct to take points there.
Yudai win here
on taking what?
It would be gain estate, draw it, right? I think you empty the Plunders, and that's not.
No, definitely not enough.
That's definitely not enough points.
But you trash 2 estate, 2 treasures, buy a province, probably aiming for another turn at least,
and gain
2 more duchies.
Vampires, 2 more duchies.
Oh, I guess that does leave it pileable for Truffles, because Truffles has 3 vampires now.
Well, Plunders are already pileable for Truffles, so you're not going to play around the game being pileable for Truffles, I don't think.
Truffles has no coppers left. She does have a curse.
Yudai is about to get rid of his last copper.
And he only has an extra one because of greed.
Yeah, I wonder if
loses a encampment. That hurts.
If you would have piled Plunders here,
I think we were pretty sure. Like, I don't know how you score enough.
If you knew that the right hexes were coming, maybe. So, like, Plague is an extremely helpful.
Oh, yeah, he had encampment set aside, so.
Oh, well, if encampment was set aside, then, yeah, it was never happening.
Okay, now expand curse to encampment.
Maybe don't.
That's a huge point swing, right?
Expand curse for sure.
Maybe to estate, you're thinking?
Maybe to something.
Vampire.
That isn't even a bigger. Is it? Maybe it is a bigger point.
For this turn, it is.
But Curse to Estate was bigger, wasn't it?
Curse to
maybe, I don't know.
Second province is 9 points. And she
Getting
didn't.
rid of a curse is 3. Getting it's 1 few. Curse to Estate was 1 fewer point.
5 points versus. Wait, no, it was 5 points versus 9 points.
Wasn't it 8 because it's the second estate?
No, she has 2 estates already.
Does she?
Yeah, she took a second estate. Oh no, she trashed it. You're right.
Yeah, she trashed.
She trashed gold and estate that one turn. Yeah, okay, never mind. She trashed it.
So it is 1 more point to get the province. But,
okay.
Well, whatever. Maybe that's relevant. I don't know.
Wait, why if you buy provinces, gaining provinces only? Oh, that was her third province, not her second.
No. Doesn't Yudai have a province?
I don't think so. No? Okay.
Yudai bought one like on its last turn, right? Or the turn before, maybe.
Anyway.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, the thing to watch is the duchy pile at this point.
On turn 16, Yudai buys and gains a province.
Buying another vampire. Really going hard on the vampires.
Well, it could be a duchy that doesn't lower duchy.
I mean, if he draws it. Also, Truffles could easily draw. Like, look, she has her expand. Is this a win? If she expands and can't...
I think so. Yeah, into duchies it should definitely be.
I guess you might as well play the encampment and just see.
It kind of... Well, no, I mean...
that was a unique estate anyway. But yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, even just gaining 3 duchies.
Annexing, yes! And then just end it.
I was thinking expand the encampment, but whatever. Or not the encampment, the estate.
All right, so Truffles wins on Yudai's start and takes a 2-0 lead. That is big because if Truffles goes 4-2, or again 3.5, 2.5, it is decided. So this is big. Ooh, Militia Council Room. Haunted Woods won't matter much. Oh, Haunted Woods kills Cobbler, if you ever thought about Cobbler, but I wouldn't.
Council Room Militia?
Yep. So I'm opening Remake still. I wonder if you get...
You get a Squire with
Squire? Save Squire? You can remake Squire into... Well, remaking Squire is still not that attractive.
You can get a Woods or a Militia from it. It's not still whatever. But I mean, also, it's an okay call. Like, do I want silver more than it? Just in my deck.
I might think... I like the Haven open, though, you know.
I don't.
When you're saving... To save Haven, like, you can... Yes, Tragic Hero Bank is definitely relevant. Because you have lots of nice draw.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I'm opening on 4-3 in Truffle's position. I'm opening Remake Save Estate Haven. Because that's nice. Because then you cause a clean shuffle. You get to possibly remake a better card, or just save a card for a 5-buy.
I just don't think of Haven as a very good card in general, and I'm not. Just does so little. I don't know. I wouldn't.
If you're getting militiaed, it's nice. Like, set aside your plaza. I don't know. Maybe you probably play all your plazas.
If you're getting militiaed and you have Haven in hand when you're getting it, it's really not nice.
I think it's worth it here. Mainly, I'm thinking about the next shuffle and just trying to.
To me, it does nothing. Okay, 3-4. We should probably think about also. I would be going remake Save an Estate by Squire.
But she's trying to hit
3/4
5?
Yudai wants.
Oh, he's trying to hit 5? That doesn't strike me as worthwhile.
I guess I'm not sure that Yudai is a he.
I think it's a he.
So, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, you don't want Cobbler. Why would you want Cobbler here? There's Hunt of Woods.
I mean,
so bad.
Opening with a 5 implies to me that you want Cobbler. I don't know what else you're opening. You're working so hard to get 5 for. But I wouldn't want it. The card I most want turn 1 on this board is Remake.
So she does go for the Haven. And then I think I'm getting Militia. I could get Plaza.
Thank you, Chromeridium. I thought that was the case, but I wasn't certain. I'm fairly ignorant of Japanese culture.
Yes, thank you. So save a state here for Truffles is interesting. I think I'm fine trashing Coppers, though. 1 estate trash is good enough.
Yeah, I'd rather just get the second Remake, I think. Yeah, I mostly don't want to open Copper because I think it's a bad, or Cobbler because I think it's a bad card.
So did you did just passed?
The whole point of Yudai
is to save on turn 2.
Yes.
Okay, almost passed.
Getting any of these sub 4 cost cards is very important, but being able to save is.
That's what he was saying.
I guess that's.
I mean,
there's logic in that.
There's logic in that he makes sure the Remake doesn't miss and hits like the clean end of a shuffle. Truffles had the exact same thing, but was able to do it with a Haven in the deck.
Here, though,
it's defensible.
I think I would have bought the Remake with this 4 instead of saving an estate. He really wants to trash 2 estates, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm not convinced is that important.
You still can, right? You're gonna have 4 again next turn. No, I can't math. You have 3 next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I want. Anyway, Squire. I'm less convinced about the estate versus Copper trash being that important.
Yeah, I would have bought Remake there and then just saved a Copper again here, probably.
I do trash estate over Copper, but it's not the most amazing thing.
Not something you're prioritizing.
Yeah, going out of your way for. I mean, he might save here. This could be reasonable.
I probably would save here.
Yeah.
But I would have just trashed a Copper instead of a state here in order to have another Remake in my deck.
Yeah, I would have rather definitely had a 4 than just being able to save a Copper a few times.
Actually, any of the 4s, but I do think Militia will be good here. It's A, good with Council Room, B, also good against save, right?
Yes, yes. I just think we're going Plaza first.
If you have 2 Remakes, I could see that. Because you're probably fairly soon going to be remaking the second one into a 5, which is going to be a drawing card.
Yes. Is Truffles thinking about remaking the silver to a Plaza, or?
Could be.
I'd rather thin.
Thinking about what you're going to do with save this turn. Which I guess mostly makes a difference for if you're trashing the silver or not.
Well, she's obviously deciding which card to trash, but... Yeah. Okay, getting the Militia now. She's playing this fairly well. I would probably go Squire here. Now for Yudai, that's buys, and then Squire Council Room?
Could have been save. This is fine. There is some worry from Truffles' end that it's possible she doesn't have enough cards in her deck to trigger her heroes.
Is that the highest priority at this point?
Actually a problem. No, I don't think it's... No. But at some point you're going to want to do that. Right? The way I kind of imagine the game ending is some turn where somebody plays like 3 or 4 tragic heroes, gains a bunch of banks, draws everything, and buys like 5 provinces is probably enough, right? Maybe 5 isn't quite enough. But
I mean,
something
if you're
like
playing that many tragic heroes, maybe the first one doesn't trigger, but the later ones do.
Well,
Especially,
I'm saying you have to, but you need to have enough cards in your deck total for them to trigger. That's what I'm talking about. Failing at.
Haven does help with that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you an extra card in your deck.
But if you're gonna like play it later, you know, it's another card overall. Anyway.
You mean Haven as opposed to not having a card at all? Yes, that's true, I suppose.
I mean, that's essentially the difference in their opens. Of course, they had 3 and 4.
Yeah. Well, the bigger issue for Truffles running out of not having enough cards in her deck would be that the second remake thins her out of having that many.
Are we remaking Squire here? What
I don't think so.
I'm obviously remaking remake. But yeah, thinning copper, remake.
Thinning a copper and turning the remake, because she needs village.
So I'd say this.
She already has a militia, so she'd be turning the Squire into a Haunted Woods, I assume, which is fine. But not really what I'm looking to do. I'd rather have the Squire than the Haunted Woods for the deck I'm trying to build, I think.
Are we really going like straight into Tragic Heroes now? I would think I'd want like a Council Room first or a Haunted Woods, one of those two.
What does the Council Room do for you that the Tragic Hero doesn't? Draws an extra card?
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think you need to be able to draw an extra card with how thin her deck is.
6 around 2, but I don't know. We're probably fine with Tragic Heroes popping like crazy.
I mean, the Tragic Heroes are probably sticking around. The first one especially.
Yeah. Yudai does not yet have... Is she not going to trash the remake? Really? Oh, come on. You need 5s.
Well, you don't need the second remake at this point.
Exactly. Like, what are you going to turn a bunch of silvers into plazas?
Pretty unfortunate to bottom deck the militia, but such is Dominion.
I'm going to say deserved, but also she can still save. Safely.
Deserved?
Just for not trashing the remake, you know.
Yeah, because that had totally a big effect on...
Okay, yeah, she does get to use Squire for buys. That's fair.
Save also sets up your hero to pop if you wanted to, I guess, but...
I think I'm saving the Tragic Hero.
She's in fine position.
Saving Tragic Hero, buying maybe just another Tragic Hero.
I'm not sure. She might need more village. Right, she has 1 plaza and 1 Squire.
Both down there, so it's sufficient village for now.
I'm saying next turn. Well, I guess maybe it doesn't matter so much. Yeah, maybe it's better to get the hero now and the villages later. Okay, and is this going to be silver into plaza or trashing a copper?
Not excited about hitting 3, so I'd probably say silver to plaza.
Although, if you're doing that, maybe you don't play the Squire and save it instead.
Yeah.
Now, what do you keep here? Squire, Tragic Hero, and...
I think second Tragic Hero just because you can save stuff, but saving obviously not so nice if she's going to get to draw.
Although, yeah. I don't know how likely it is that you're getting militiaed.
Pretty likely, I think.
It's about 50-50. Although if you're playing militia here, I think it's less than 50-50.
Yes. I mean, I can't say he wishes he had a squire because the remake is just thinning 1 copper. Yeah, Haunted Woods will help your Tragic Heroes pop. That's one way.
Yes. I'm not sure you necessarily need a pair, though. I'm still thinking that the game could well explode in a single turn.
I think it's a couple turns.
I don't mean 1 turn from now, but I think it could all happen in a single turn. If that makes, I don't know if I'm being clear or not.
I think I just disagree.
Okay.
No,
that's very possible.
I get the point of like, yeah, you get a bunch of banks, but I don't think it can happen all that quickly. I think you have the classic like you have to rebuy your Tragic Heroes and everything situation. We'll see.
I mean, it just depends on how many Tragic Heroes you've gotten total, mostly. If they all go off at once, they all go off at once. If they don't all go off at once, you're going to have to rebuy.
Well, not getting Militia definitely makes it harder, but she can probably just haven a Tragic Hero.
The Haunted Woods helps a lot once you get to that point.
Yeah.
But this is why I think it might all go off in 1 turn also, though, right? The first turn you have the Haunted Woods in play. You won't have popped many heroes yet, right? Because you've been getting Militia every time, so they don't pop. And then suddenly they all pop together.
Yeah, but I think you don't just win. You don't want to just like get 5 provinces or something. I mean, and you're not going to get 5 provinces. 40 coins is crazy. Banks are not going to be all that good because you don't have that many silvers and coppers left.
The other thing about banks is you can't remake them into province at some point.
Oh yes, that'll be great. Pop a Tragic Hero, get a bank, remake it into provinces. Like you're not going to get we're not going to go from 0 banks to even 5 banks. If your banks are worth like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's only 35 by themselves. You need to get 5 banks, and that means trashing 5 Tragic Heroes.
So that's 35 by themselves, and you had 4 other treasures in play.
Okay, yes.
5 provinces.
Yes, you're not going to pop 5 Tragic Heroes. That's what I'm saying. It takes 5 Tragic Hero pops in a row.
I'm not so sure that you're not going to pop 5 Tragic Heroes.
In having popped none of them or something?
Also, potentially you're piling out. Yeah, because you're just not going to pile to pop them before that. I don't know. You could, I guess, but they're not popping anytime soon. I mean, I guess Truffles could pop one here if she wants, but I wouldn't be super keen on it.
All right, what is this they're both saying? Okay, not both saying. Truffles is translating.
I am also going to be translating, and it says, draw where?
Oh, he's sad about his draws. Yeah, I think he's somewhat deservedly sad, but... Yeah. Where are we punished for setting aside remake? Yeah. See, she trashes down the coppers now, and then... Again, we have fewer treasures for the bank, like Megaturn.
And by Squire. I use USBs every day.
It's not happening till, was it tomorrow, I think? The tiebreaker match between France.
I have no idea.
Yes, it's tomorrow. In about 11 and a half hours. All right, keeping 2 plazas, I think. Oh, keeping the Militia.
Ooh, I wouldn't have kept Militia, I don't think.
It's remakeable? No,
Do you
like
want to remake it?
that can't be it. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I think that's.
I mean, it's not the worst thing. She's still in fine shape.
Discarding.
Discard that silver?
No, I do not. Seems like she's trying to keep her tragic heroes. That's the.
I do want to keep my tragic heroes, but I don't think I need to discard the silver to do that.
Now she does.
Does she? Can she just play the squire?
Oh yeah, she can play squire. Yeah, and then you don't cause an overdraw. That's pretty good. And she has exact actions. So this is nicely lined up for her.
Because that's the other thing about the tragic heroes here, right? Your villages either are or can
be discarding. That's what we wanted her to do.
Fine, right?
Wait, she plays now and then discards.
Also, Tracer is saying the discards are not feeling great, but oh, okay. This is not what I was expecting.
It's gonna work out.
Is this what you want to do?
I think it's very reasonable. I would think second Hunt of Woods would be next.
Maybe it's fine, but
if
I'm thinking about another tragic hero.
If you're trying to trash, if you're trying to pop tragic heroes at some point, well, we're getting to the point where the banks aren't going to be worth it at all. But
well, we're getting to the point where the game's going to be very close to being over.
Is it really just from piles? What are we? 2 tragic heroes, 6 squires, 6 plazas, 2 squires.
Depending on how many of the squires she can use for buys, I don't know how many it needs to be, but I don't think it needs to be a lot.
I will note that I guess save gets you 1 more card, but otherwise you still get to top deck things.
And she might be able to remake a silver into a plaza or something. Although, probably just playing a squire for buys is going to be better.
I don't see it.
Well, also, what is Yudai going to do here?
I don't see her winning next turn. I think I still see her winning, but not next turn.
Discard.
Treasures? Yeah.
Guess.
I could have seen maybe the Haven too, of course.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the Haven versus the Treasures makes. I guess I would have been thinking about, is there any chance I want to discard to this plaza? And as well as, is there any chance I want to remake one of these cards before I trigger a shuffle mid-turn? See, I think Yudai kind of has to help her lower here because his deck is just not good enough as well. Yeah, remaking the Militia also helps because it gets you to another 5.
Remember, Truffles has Hunt of Woods in play, so if she's gonna go pop, the thing is, like, she has like 1 treasure or 2. Okay, like order of 2 or 3 treasures
in the discard. She has a few, but I don't think
only 1 more treasure. Like, these banks are really not. I mean, they're remakeable. That's
because you're gonna get a lot of them.
But going the 1, 2, 3, 4 with banks is really not the way to go.
Maybe 1 gold was better. I don't know. Yeah, the first. Well, it probably doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's probably still better.
Is she gonna remake into the plaza? That silver is worth quite a bit now.
Did she win here? It looks She can remake the Militia into a tragic hero and pop it as well. She could turn the Haven into a silver or silver into a plaza if she's trying to pile plazas. She can maybe gain silvers with Squire.
I think she should gain silvers with Squire. There's a lot. Presumably a Squire for buys and the tragic hero, so she gets up to 7 buys.
Well, I'm still thinking you're going to remake a Militia into a tragic hero.
And a Haven into a silver. That's 3 cards to draw. You only have the Tragic Hero.
One of the things is going to be a Tragic Hero. Maybe not the Haven.
You also
maybe the Silver. Maybe instead of Haven into Silver, you go Silver into Plaza.
I mean, that kills your banks.
I don't think it really matters.
Well, you only get to draw 3 more cards. So
no. If you remake now, you're going to turn Militia into Tragic Hero. You turn whatever. When you draw 3 more cards, those cards will still draw cards.
Okay, that's fair. But we're doing Squire for action, Squire for treasure,
Squire for action,
Squire for silver. Oh, hero first, yes.
Plaza. You need to do Squire for buys if you're winning. So really, she should have taken a gold instead of a bank, but that's fine. Okay. So
yeah,
how much does
the point
winning cost? 22, right? Or yeah, this is enough. Yeah, gold would have been one more. You know.
All right. Well, I was wrong. Had enough. Yeah, yudai lowering made the difference, but I don't think there's anything else he can do really.
I mean, he had to. I'm not sure. If she could have played it a little bit better, maybe, and maybe not. I don't know. What was her actions like? I don't know. I think she may have been there anyway, but certainly, if he doesn't take a Tragic Hero there, what's he doing to win the game, right? He's got 4 Tragic Heroes. He's not well enough. Well, I guess maybe he had a chance. 5 Squires, 5 Tragic Heroes.
I mean, she had the plazas, he had the Squires.
If you could get a Haunted Woods in play, maybe? I guess you could try to not get a Tragic Hero.
He still had
still
5
take
coppers.
a while to set up. And it's going to be pretty hard also to not take any plazas, because I think he kind of needs them.
So what do we think about Truffles keeping the remakes until like pretty late? It felt like she chose not to trash remake, and that did work out somewhat.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it at the time, but I mean, I don't know how much of it was just how the game fell out, but it seemed good the way she did it. I'd have to go look more in depth to know some kind of confidence, but
yeah, so maybe that was fine. I mean, it was fine, but maybe in general it's a better strategy.
Yeah. I certainly liked getting the second one.
Yes, getting the second one, I think we all agreed with, but not choosing to trash when you collide them the first time.
I mean, if Yudai gets a big turnoff, his banks are going to be a lot better than hers, right?
Oh yeah.
But he's slower to get his big turnoff, and I think that is really important here.
That's some confidence there, Bluey. Both in a coup next tomorrow and against Germany. But the Canada call is very like Truffles just needs to win one more game out of the 3 they have left, and then Canada will finish. So this is now match point.
Yeah, she just needs a tie, right?
Yeah, so a tie
or a win, obviously.
Yes.
Match point.
All right. Of course, yudai does get to start on 2 of these. But yeah. Oh boy.
Yes. Orf, Count, Talisman.
No village.
Except for the Necropolis. That Necropolis is going to do work.
They hope it does work. But yeah, it's one of those things. So I guess you're going for 1 Margrave, 1 Wharf?
1 Margrave, 2 Wharfs?
Oh yeah, 2 Wharfs, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, 1 Wharf per turn, right?
Yes, yes.
Which which is kind of what I assume you meant.
Are we doing the count thing?
Mandarin Fortune combo, clearly. I think I want to count. I think thinning is going to be too important. I may just stop playing it later, and that'd be fine. But I think I want one. I think?
I'm a little less certain because you do, like, those cards are draw cards, like Margrave Wharf.
I mean, except you're only getting one Wharf, and you want to make sure you get it every turn, and the Margrave discarding you down.
Yeah, I just feel bad about account
maybe
turns.
Cellar?
I think you do go Cellar, yes.
Well, I think if you don't get count, you're certainly getting Cellar. You might get one. I don't really think that the Fortune...
Well, I don't think it's getting revealed. I don't think anyone's touching Gladiator
here.
I
think it's just too costly to play the Gladiators, and like your opponent can just get Fortune probably easier than you anyway if you do reveal it, right?
I mean, okay, Gladiator's better because of the shelters, but I don't think it's worth the terminal space here.
The terminal space is so... Yeah. On 3-4, I might have opened City. Maybe
no.
I actually, on 3-4 exactly, I would have opened City Gate on turn 1.
Yeah.
5 just seems so much more important than any other number here. And City Gate later isn't that bad because you want to make sure you find your Necropolis with as high a probability as possible. And it's not like you're... I mean, you might have some Artificers later, but it's going to be a while before you have that many.
The reason to get Artificers, to me, would be Colonnade. Because it's not like you're going to get, like, 6 Wharfs, so...
Oh, to me, the reason would maybe just be because, like, a Peddler is fine.
Okay, but are we getting count here? I think we're getting count.
I would get count, yeah.
No, he's just going hard on the Wharfs, yeah.
I mean, that's... The reason I don't like just skipping everything and just going for a lot is because of Margrave, but maybe it's fine anyway.
But Margrave itself, yeah. I mean, if you're going to try to counter the count, then you want to get Margrave rather than Wharf, right?
Yes. I mean, I'd probably get Margrave.
I'd get Margrave before Wharf.
Before Wharf, regardless.
And then, yeah, so it's either Margrave or count to me. And I guess against a Wharf, if it's like a rock, paper, scissors thing, I get the count.
It could be that you're just not going to get Margrave. You're just going to play with 4 Wharfs.
Or 3, or however many, yeah. Wharf is pretty easy to colonnade, I'll give it that. Like here you get colony points out of that, so you can start to pile those points up.
And you're going to get more here.
Right? Okay, but now...
I assume that this is the goal that Yudai is going for, is just to play with a bunch of... Which I think is the most reasonable... It seems pretty reasonable to me if you're skipping count to go for that.
Mm-hmm. I would also be picking up Cellar. Yes, missing 5 though is unfortunate.
5 seems too bad. You should try to not do that, Truffles.
Okay, Yudai does not find the count in the... Like,
does not...
Oh, sorry, find the Wharf.
The second Wharf, yeah. So, 9, and how do you want to distribute?
I put my silver back, take Wharf Cellar, but I could see count. If you're like, now I'll get my big draw and then do a good count trash.
I could see putting copper back and going Wharf Silver. How much money is left down there? There's a Wharf, a Necropolis,
and two coppers. Yeah. Yeah, I can see silver. Yeah, the Necropolis is in kind of an unfortunate position here. We were both thinking count puzzle box, but
I was thinking I would go a count into a Margrave and then just 1 wharf per turn. So 2 wharfs. But I'm not sure. This also seems plausible.
I feel like the colony points are pushing this way. But oh, Yude draws that other wharf. That's nice. Ooh, but
well, it draws
no.
the 3rd one, which is less nice, and misses 5, which is also less nice.
Yes, for sure. And doesn't have a settler down to get colony points. Well, okay, that's not worth it. It's just silver.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with Talisman.
Truffles doesn't have a wharf in place, so what's that last card of Truffles? Oh, I think it is the wharf, actually.
She only has 2, and it's definitely not a wharf.
Well, she didn't play a wharf last turn.
But if she had one in play at the start of her last turn.
Oh, so you only got her 2nd wharf there. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh, she is the seller. Okay, so he can buy one here. That's reasonable. Seller's important to get around here in Acropolis.
She's getting gold.
Okay, going into Margrave now.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
Well, except colonnade points or no, if I wanted to do this, I think I would have gotten the Margrave before the wharfs.
I would have too, but I can see why she took the turn when she didn't have any wharves in play to get the non-wharf.
Well, if you're playing this way, you're not going to get any more wharves, are you?
That's true. I mean, you might just get a little more.
Just to have another one? I mean, maybe.
Discard Hovel, Necropolis, Copper. Oh, wait, 3.
I would discard 4, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he forgot that it was City Gate.
Oh.
Because...
I mean...
Oh, unlucky.
The issue with this is you might miss your wharf. So I could see not doing that and just making sure you get the wharf and say, okay, so I'm going to trigger a shuffle.
Are we finishing off Colonnade on a 3rd seller?
I'm not getting the 2nd seller.
Yeah, I don't feel good about that.
Maybe it's fine though. As Truffles, do you pitch all of these, or do you?
I think I keep Necro. Yeah. So something like this can happen. Yep. And then play my 1 wharf.
Yeah.
And then I just want more economy.
Yeah. Although I'm not.
Okay.
100% sure.
You should just discard the shelters and wharf, right? That's clear. Unless the top card is Necropolis, but it's a 1 in 14.
Be incredibly greedy and take your 1 in 14, and that's what he's doing, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe he assumes the 1 money is unlikely to make a big difference. I think it might well make a big difference. I don't know.
He's probably just buying silver.
Could buy something for colonnade points here, a seller or a wharf. Or a Margrave, I guess. Okay, seller silver.
That makes sense. I'm fine with the 2nd seller, especially with no trashing.
Ooh, max punish.
I mean, that didn't matter. He was going to draw the wharf either way.
I mean, true. I guess we'll see whether it's max punished after you play this. Yeah. So this costs you a silver instead of
nothing.
Seller or nothing.
Nothing. Oh, top deck Necro.
Artificer silver.
Sure.
Artificer over the mighty Royal Seal.
Yeah, mighty. Top deck those golds.
Heard of worse things. There's another way to top deck golds on this board. There's actually 3 other ways.
Man, when are we gonna see Mandarin get some play?
There's so many ways to top deck gold here. You've got Mandarin, Artificer, Count, Royal Seal.
Pitch all.
City Gate. That's right, Bluey.
Okay, yes, seems correct. Pitch all the treasures.
Now
Keep the silvers, or
I'm
just
not sure.
just go all in. I think just
You've
go all
got
in.
2 wharves in there.
I think throw it all.
Yeah, probably.
I could see keeping
You
the
really want to have
silvers,
2
but
wharves in play
yeah,
going in here, right?
it's much more important than like okay, if you trade the silver for copper, then you lose a coin.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it this way.
Yes, discard all.
If you're gonna hope for the 1 in 14 on Necropolis, aren't you gonna pitch everything here to get a wharf?
And now buy a gold.
Yeah. And you're gonna have 2 wharves in play. You have a wharf in these 3 cards, so that's very nice as well.
You have 3 sellers. Or sorry, 2 sellers in deck.
Yeah, so you're likely to find a seller or the Necropolis to hopefully find a seller for you out of these.
With
5
truffles,
cards
for truffles I would just discard the copper and overground.
Does she have
you should track, I guess.
Margrave?
She should track, but the Margrave is down there, right? Okay, maybe just no. You don't just discard 1.
I mean, discarding 1 is the greedy play.
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted a count tracer, but now what do you do? This is Margrave down here and another card, right? What the other card is.
It's such a sad shuffle to cause. Both sellers are out of it. You've got a wharf coming in. Just get a Royal Seal or something. Or another Artificer. Yeah.
I'm not sure whether I would prefer Royal Seal to Artificer here.
Yeah, Artificer, I think. Just the Royal Seal can be drawn dead. And the Artificer's worse then.
Yeah, I mean that.
Okay, she just plays the seller just to be like, hey, look, I have a seller.
Well, maybe she was thinking about it still.
Yeah, that's fair.
And decided.
All right, Yudai connects Necropolis, so our hopes of a second draws the seller's dead, whatever.
So it could be
Gold Artificer.
Could be that.
I'm still taking Artificer as a peddler. I think
silver.
Yeah, I guess
that's fair. It's gonna be pretty hard to build to double.
Yeah, for me it's less about double and more about just like more economy in general. Oh, sad, no Necropolis.
Well, I think this deck especially wanted to be thinned down.
Yes, with the Artificers.
Well, also just with fewer wharf duration draws coming in. What all do you seller here?
Keep the silver gold is what I do. But I could see...
Part of me wants to keep the hovel, because I'm insane.
Yeah.
Not good, right? But
I could see ditching the silvers as well. Because I really want to get to my Necro.
Well be what he's doing here. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
You're going to have your Necro next turn.
Yeah. Okay, Province Silver again.
Could be another seller. Okay, silver.
Has one on top, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, finds the Margrave, so that's a good thing for truffles, but eek.
Hits 7 and no...
7 with hovel. No wharfs. Well, only has 1 more wharf.
Right, but also... Well, mostly just the 7.
As you do, yeah, I'm skipping the seller. Yeah, obviously.
About the worst hand of this size that truffles could have gotten.
Duchy. Yeah, makes sense at this point.
Trashing hovel, yeah. It kind of basically just all looks bad, but
All right, silver for Yude. Oh, great turn,
An
but
aggressively cellared hand coming up probably for Yudai. For truffles, I don't even know what you do.
I think Yude's finding it like not that unlike. Not he missed it
not,
2 turns ago.
Every turn, it's like a little over half the turns, and 4 wharves and a couple cellars help.
No cellar, but does get to trash the hovel.
Yeah.
No wharfs. Sad. Are we going province gold or are we going province duchy?
Going province Mandarin.
You wait.
No, Mandarin might actually come up this game.
Not this turn, but it'll come.
Yeah, you get to the point where you have between like 5, 6, or 7. You want to guarantee that, or I shouldn't say 5, 6, or 7, 13, 14, or 15, and you want to guarantee that you hit province next turn and the duchy doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're hitting 13 anymore. With the Margrave coming.
I don't think it's. I'll put it this way: even if it comes up, I don't think it's going to be relevant. But
it has to be when there's exactly 2 provinces left, and you can get enough of a point lead. Yeah, not happening. Yude doesn't have any wars in play. Surely truffles.
I assume truffles should just provinces here. After cellaring some stuff to look for.
That was way too much stuff to cellar. I would not discard those silvers. But she'll find her wharf, but at what cost?
Cellars everything and then triggers the world's worst shuffle.
No, that was the right amount, but it's still like. Okay, she finds a wharf and provinces.
And maybe gets another cell. No.
Okay. I think I would have, but okay, Yude doesn't see anything. Yeah.
What if anything do you get here?
Silver's better than nothing.
Yes, silver's better than nothing. So, not if anything, but
I'm not, getting 2 estates. If that's what we're thinking.
Could also get 2 cellars or a cellar in the estate. Truffles should just province, right?
Is there any use to top decking a cellar?
Okay, when I said just, I didn't mean just in that term. I meant.
Well, that's obviously the consideration, right? Yeah. Okay, she does.
I mean province as opposed to doing this.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, I think province would lose. Yep, it would lose almost certainly, right?
Yes, but so will this.
All right, Yude finds Necro. Does he double duchy just to keep it going?
Probably double duchy.
Or duchy Mandarin? No. There's no way that's worth it.
I don't know. I've heard of worse place.
Okay, this looks like it's definitely going for Yude. What? Let me. 3 sellers. You got to do 4. You got to just go all in. All right, Yude discards green. It does hurt, but still.
Okay, so this is the turn where province happens.
Yes.
Ooh. Maybe.
You get the Mandarin.
See that province Mandarin play.
I'm just discarding my coppers. I don't want to risk.
I'm thinking about discarding my.
Ooh, no.
Wharf.
He misses.
I was discarding the coppers and maybe the wharf.
Oh yeah, but not
or
the
I might not have
silvers.
discarded anything and just played the wharf and said I'm going to buy my province and I'm going to be happy about it.
All right, well, duchy cellar, I guess. He only has 2 of the sellers.
Not play the coppers and buy a mandarin there.
Over the problem is just Dutchy competes at this level.
No, I mean, I think the Dutchy's better.
Wait, why are we not playing Margrave first?
Does it?
It matters. You see one more card.
It does matter.
If you see a seller, yeah.
Or artificers.
Or artificers. You didn't, but...
Yeah. No, you're right.
All right, so Dutchies are emptying shortly. Oh, Dutchy Mandarin? Oh no. Had the... Oh yeah. Had the extra top deck. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you would have 10 there, then that would be the time for Dutchy Mandarin.
We're just hoping so hard. Okay.
Although Province Estate would also be plenty good in that situation.
Yeah. All right. So Yudai does salvage at least one, and now Truffles gets her start to close it out. The problem blew you didn't actually have 10 because it was the Citygate Mirage. So anyway. I know, okay, wait, that was a little while ago. Maybe it wasn't that turn. Anyway, here we are. Game 5. Canada still is on match point and also gets the first player seat this game.
But just being on match point for 3 games doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have to Google Translate this comment. I believe there was a recent tennis match where Roger Federer defended 7 consecutive. I think they were consecutive 7 match points. Which is a lot.
Yeah. Oh, already starting. Yeah.
It's probably already starting. That comment says something is wrong, according to Google Translate. I think we're going to be heading to a new table.
I'll wait for them to leave, just to be sure. But yeah.
Boom.
I'm second to you.
That's right. I beat you.
Oh no! We have a link.
What?
Causing a scroll bar. Oh, did you leave before me?
I did. What?
You don't see a link that Yudai posted?
I do see a link, but I had to scroll down through all of my previous chat.
So did I, but I also saw the other scroll bar and was dismayed.
Oh.
Alas.
I didn't get an extra scroll bar from that. I'm not sure why.
You didn't? From the
the
HTTPS?
So. I think I already had one. I could be wrong.
The horizontal scroll bar.
Oh, I didn't have one. My window's big enough. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anyways, this board.
My window is almost my whole monitor.
My window is full screen on my second monitor.
Yes. Well, anyway, we should talk about the game probably.
So the only village is Procession. Oh, and Nobles. There's also Temple for trashing, Sculptor.
Sculptor can kind of be a village temporarily.
It's a patron thing.
It's more, yeah, it's more of a little bit of grease probably, but
yeah.
And then later it can gain processions, so that's a village.
I think it's my 5 is Sculptor, but I don't think the yeah, I don't want Trading Post at this point. A villain is
no. If I open 5-2, I'd take Trading Post over Temple, but if I've already gotten a Temple, I don't think Trading Post is worth.
For sure.
I guess a villain could be worth it at some point.
You didn't miss his 5, and it's sad, but it's not the end of the world here.
I'm going to assume that translates into something like I'm sad that I missed 5.
That's what I think too. But we'll wait. There's enough specs.
I mean, I already have a Google Translate window open.
Oh, his Temple also missed? Oh, he not only missed Temple and missed 5. You don't only missed 5, he also missed temple.
According to Google Translate, this translates to Merry. Merry Christmas, Merry.
Probably the sarcastic lovely. Temple and missed 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking strong for truffles.
I've seen bigger things come back from, but it's quite rare.
This board is just so devoid of a lot.
You know, a good opponent like truffles.
So truffles has trashed twice with temple in the first 2 shuffles after getting it. Yudai gets the 1 trash and also still misses 5. Seriously.
And she's trashed 2 cards with temple both times, right?
Yes, which he got to once, but still.
Additionally nice.
Yes. Only 1 time this, but of course it's a little harder to collide with the 1 estate.
Do you think he's thinking about buying a temple here?
I mean, I would think about Necromancer versus like Silver. Probably would get a Necromancer.
I mean, I think Necromancer will probably eventually be very good, with Procession seeming to be very good. Although...
I don't know, do you just go a bunch of Nobles and Smithies, maybe?
Wait, is there a loop here?
I'm not going to worry about it.
That would be a way I could actually come back, is if there is a loop and Truffles doesn't see it.
What loop would there possibly be here?
Processions, Sculptor for Processions, that kind of thing. You need some draw.
The draw is pretty skimpy.
Maybe if there's something in the trash, and instead of gaining 2 Processions, you can gain a Necromancer.
I mean, stuff just heads to the trash. There's Sculptor is just to replenish his hand size. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you loop until those piles are empty, so you immediately end the game. That's I guess what I'm saying.
It could be one of those loops that you need the piles to be in precisely the same size for it to work.
Possibly. I don't know. I'm not
sure.
Oh
no, Yudai misses temple again. Oh, that's rough.
I'm not sure there is a loop. I'm just saying it wouldn't stun me. So you're proccing a Sculptor here.
That's very reasonable.
You want to gain
Nobles.
A Silver and a Necromancer. The Silver mostly just so that you can play the Necromancer.
Well, Silver for sure. I
might keep my. It's not 100%, but I think I want to play the card that
I'm. Temple.
I'm not going to bother to translate, although I'm pretty sure the right part of that is just some art of a sad pig or something.
Interesting.
I would say ASCII art, but that's American, so.
Yeah, Yudai looks pretty screwed on the temple stuff this turn. Wait.
I think his only chance is if there is some.
He has 2 temples and they both bottom decked.
Yeah, I think his only chance is if there is some kind of a loop. Truffles doesn't see it, he does, and is able to just pile out all in a turn. Buy Nobles.
Yeah. Procession.
I'm not 100% sure that it is Nobles. It could be more of these, Procession or something.
I think I'm taking a Necromancer and zapping this temple. I'm processing Sculptor, of course.
Okay. When you said taking a Necromancer, I thought maybe you meant sculpt the Necromancer and then proc the Necromancer.
Well, she is doing that eventually.
This seems like it's probably just better.
Zap temple.
Play temple.
Yeah. Spy?
She wants the village effect so she can draw with this Noble.
And regain Sculptor.
Draw. Necromancer.
Yeah, very strong. Temple.
Sculpt. Is there another unplayed sculptor in the trash? Proc sculptor nobles is a loop. Okay. I believe that. There's like there's two big candidates for loops, right? And they're Procession and King's Court. Those enable most of the loops that I'm aware of.
Yes.
There's probably some other loops that don't involve them, but I've been thinking about trying to do a video on loops at some point, but the problem with that is I'm really bad at loops.
They're just such a rare circumstance that it's you know, it's like 3-card combos in terms of the overall value. But she does seem to be doing loopy things. Zapping proc, though. Yeah, you can gain them again with Sculptor.
Or play them with Necromancers.
Yes.
Gain Necro. I mean, at this point, Necromancer is just like the best card ever, right? Okay.
Wanting to get some actual draw. Not having fair feels a little bit bad, but
Should buy fair here. Yeah,
it's the one thing you can't. Yeah, whatever.
It's the one thing you can't gain.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Now she gets it.
At least of the things that you want to gain, it's the only one you can't. Except for maybe Province. But I don't know that you're going to need Province. Maybe.
Now yudai is sad. No more nobles. I guess yudai could just fair. I would probably still draw. I don't know.
I have not been keeping a good track of what's in his deck. Does he have a Sculptor or is it in Truffles? Which one of them has the last Sculptor?
Well, he doesn't have a Necromancer. Procking the nobles.
Neither of them have a Necromancer.
Yes. Procking a nobles is a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah. Also, procking Sculptor is a lot less good now than it used to be.
Yes.
But it's still good.
Just
draw with these nobles. The pair of them. Proc the Smithy. I think I would rather have a Sculptor than a Smithy.
You have 15.
Sure, that seems like a reasonable pair of things to get. Although, having only 15 in your deck does make me a lot more inclined to sculpt one more silver, since I kind of would like a villager anyway.
Well, it's not like she had the opportunity to, right?
No, I mean coming up in the future.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of hard to get off of, like, sculpting, you know, like...
Are we going just nobles draw first and then...
We need to get some kind of action here somehow, right?
It could just be the...
Zap
proc. I don't want that many procs.
I mean, I love having procs here, but
they've lost their usefulness.
I desperately want to play a Zap right now, and I don't like proc as much as nobles, so...
Yeah, that feels right.
Whoa!
I don't like dishing these nobles. Yeah. Why aren't we playing the Smithy? You really want to proc it?
Well...
Wait, why are you playing the nobles before...
nobles for actions before the Smithy? That just seems not good. Well, surely this is a Necromancer now.
There's still a smithy down there in the trash.
Well, there should be a nobles in the trash that she just put there, at least.
Yeah. And just, has she done Zombie Spy?
Nobles for
Nobles
Fractions.
Nobles Fractions, yeah. And then
Sculpt a Silver.
Yeah.
Just to have a villager going into next turn seems nice, and it lets you double.
Well, Nobles Fractions, Zombie Spy are the same here.
I guess that's true. Doesn't really matter between them. Unless you want to sculpt Death card. You're desperately looking for that.
Processing the sculptor.
Sure, that's fine as well.
Now use Zombie Spy? No, okay.
I don't want to waste the villager, I don't think.
Well, you'd get it back with another silver, but meh. This is fine. Double province.
I don't think I need the extra silver.
Alright. This looks like it's the end.
Just province?
Yes. 3 left. Yudai has the province. Hitting 8's nice, but...
Okay, this procession of nobles I can get behind.
She's just going for it, right? Now you process...
Necromancer.
Okay, Necromancer, yeah.
Necromancer can play whatever.
And then procession. Oh, she did nobles, yeah.
Procession of whatever. She could probably pile out this turn.
She can also just draw everything.
I was thinking she could pile the provinces when I started the turn, but she can also pile the
everything.
Maybe she could probably 4-pile with one of them being provinces.
Or she just does that. Okay. The quick end, quick and merciful end. And congratulations to Canada for advancing to the finals of the World Cup. They're going to play one last game because it's nice to finish it out. But congratulations, Canada, beating the Japan team that we Americans could not. So
it makes me want to sing "Oh Canada," but I'd probably mess it up and sing the old lyrics.
I'm not familiar enough to say.
They, in the last year or two, the Canadian Parliament changed the lyrics slightly to "Oh Canada."
I see.
To make it more gender inclusive.
Is this one's Goon's Money?
This one's Goon's...
Sage? Money?
Well, I mean, you're going to play with sages and market squares at some point over extra silvers, which do not that much for you. Patricians definitely seem like cards that I will be happy to put in my deck, but it's not like I'm counting on it for draw. It's just like at some point it's probably better than silver market square sage.
But only after you get like 2 golds or something. I don't know. You're not going to get the... You're not going to get Emporia.
Also, I'm probably getting Pageant.
Yes. So... Silver Pageant is my open. Yeah. Mystic maybe. Vassal, no.
I mean, if Emporia get uncovered, Emporia is a card that I'm perfectly happy to have in my deck.
I guess, yeah, you can get Emporia by just stacking a bunch of sages, but like...
I don't know if I'm ever getting like the 2 points off of the Emporia, but I'm just like, it's a Peddler. Peddler's a fine card.
Yeah.
Patrician Mystic is kind of a combo.
Scavenger?
Vassal and stuff.
Scavenger? I don't know about that.
It's not how I want to use my terminal space, I think, but it's not the... I mean, it also sets up Mystic / Vassal, I guess.
So you get a village going before that?
Want Pageant, but yes, I mean, I could easily say getting umpteen villages here.
Well...
Took Royal Seal.
Royal Seal. The top decking is nice in this phase. I think people generally...
It's also nice.
Like when you get top to goons, you know, that's great.
But there are some synergies with Mystic, especially like you did open Scavenger.
Lining up lining that up with Village is not that likely.
Patrician, Vassal. Yeah, maybe the Royal Seal's better.
I mean, this feels like the kind of money-ish game where I'm not probably hitting too much. And I don't really think it's worth stopping for market squares when you don't have goons. When you have goons, then you get patricians, I guess.
Okay, so what I'm mostly high on is here is goons, but after that it's pageant, because pageant, it gives me a way to eventually hit 8 despite having 3 cards all the time.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be all the time. I don't think either player is gonna consistently have goons. I think they'll get like 2 or 3, but that's not the guarantee.
Get 4 or 5. I would get like as many as I can. I'm probably not taking gold over goons before the goons are empty.
Second Royal Seal for Truffles, okay. And she doesn't have the pageant yet to take advantage of the 7.
I'd probably buy Patrician here.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. Save your coffers.
Because of the coffers, specifically.
Yeah, of course.
And now I'm pretty sure I'd buy goons. Just part of why I don't like the Scavenger open is I want a lot of goons, and I may not get so many villages fast. You could get a village here, I guess, instead, but I really want to be playing.
I don't think you want to be saving up the coffers. Yeah, I agree on goons here. The coffers aren't doing a ton for you.
Well, it's partially the coffers, and which, you know, it's a 2 coffer swing. It's partially the fact that you have a goons and a scavenger as 2 terminals already, and do you really want to add a 3rd? And I think the answer is yes, but it's not like the most obvious thing to me.
Yeah, Sage, I agree with. I don't think you have any 5 pluses in here. Yeah.
Well, you mean
as truffles?
Okay.
So like, play Sage before Patrician.
Yeah.
You're hoping you skip either of the Estate and Copper, but anyway.
Right. And here I want another goons.
So Emporia are uncovered, but yeah, I do want second goons.
In any case, I like Yudai's position.
I do too.
A lot more than Truffles, and it's mostly about these. Well, I guess she's just gotten pageant as well, but it's, you have 4 coffers built up, and where are these villages sitting right now?
1 each.
Okay.
Truffles has walled, and Yudai has farming.
I think I prefer walled here. Although, I guess if Yudai's getting as many patricians as he is, it makes walled a little bit less good.
I think it's a wash.
I think the difference is very small, yes. Now, Truffles switches to get a farming. I guess that makes sense. The walled advantage decreases over time as you get more and more actions.
Ooh, well, that was lucky, but I would have probably played Patrician before the farming village there. Anyway.
Does it matter?
You know you had a copper on top, right? No. Yeah. You knew you had a copper on top.
Oh, then yes, you should. Yeah. Yes, sorry. Yes, you knew there was a copper on top. Yeah. Whoa, Emporium.
Well, it's the points.
I just don't care about 2 points that much.
I don't either. But Yudai seems to. I'd be getting Sage's Yudai here. And yes, Goon's top deck, that seems clear.
Yeah, I guess at this point I still like Sage over Market Square. I guess I'm going to for probably quite a long time.
No filtering otherwise, so.
Farming village. But it's also going to be a very long time before there are actual bad cards that your Sage is hitting here, so. it's just a question of mediocre versus good.
Yeah, sage for sure. I don't like the village.
I don't think you're that.
It doesn't skip enough.
Villages. And I honestly want the coffers.
Yep.
And I expect I'll hit 5 sometime later. As is the case, and maybe this is wrong of me, but as is the case with so many pageant games, I want a coffers every turn. Or not every turn, but most of my turns.
I mean, early game, like the usual strategy is, right, you want to get a bunch of, you want to spend your coffers early because you want to add good cards to your deck, and then late game you want to save up your coffers.
It depends on
it depends,
difference
yes.
in quality, right? And how valuable the coffers will be later. But yeah, here you want to spend your coffers to get goonses, and otherwise I mostly want to be gaining them.
Yeah.
And then eventually
Yep, just like add extra steps to every
to
game.
Game log.
Exactly. The only effect it has.
Just make it a little bit harder for Woodcutter to process these logs.
Spend, an extra 2 coffers to get 1 back. That's the.
I think these are the 3 cards I would have kept here.
Goon Sage again.
Yep. I would not be spending the 2 coffers to get the Sage. I would rather gain a 3rd coffers. It's a 3 coffer swing for Sage or nothing.
But the Sage finds a good card out of it. And you top deck it. And it's a point.
I mean, I understand, but you're also top decking a goons already, so it's not like it's going to find goons that you otherwise wouldn't have and will be able to play.
And then it does that. Okay.
But apart from that, I just think, how am I going to win this game? And it might be that I'm playing more goons than you, and I'm getting some turns of multi-goons, which is great.
This goons does really suck for you,
Might also be that after, another 25 turns, I'm going to have a lot of coffers and can buy provinces. I probably take a village here.
Well, given how it just turned out, that would make sense.
When I say probably, I mean, I'm definitely taking a village here in a coffers, because I think a village is better than the 5s anyway.
Back to walled. So we've gone walled to farming to walled.
Yeah, makes an interesting impression. Okay. So now you get 2 goons in play.
See, I could see double Sage or something. See, that's where you would want to spend.
Yeah, this is where I might spend to get double Sage, because it's a bunch of extra points.
Yeah, I think that's what I want.
But I don't want to buy coffers yet, or coppers yet.
I mean, if you are getting 2 Sages, they skip the coppers nicely. Or goons. Okay, I can see a single goons as well.
They kind of skip the coppers, but the coppers come up before the Sages. And you're not skipping them.
Oh, Truffles plays 3 villages. So sad. And doesn't get to wall either of them because of that. Ouch. Yeah, if this mattered, I would probably pause after that second walled village. It's a wash. I think I don't.
Yeah, I mean, this hand is pretty bad, and so just being able to set up a thing.
Hey, you go farming goon skins. And you don't have a village. Poor Truffles. Actually, is that... So I guess the reason... So last turn you want to go... Yeah, you want to wait after the second walled village so you could potentially top deck. And just give up on it.
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, you also kind of want to play the 3rd one so that you can draw goons that turn.
Yeah.
Do you give any consideration to... Oh, I guess... Copper with the Royal Seal. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely keep 1 Royal Seal. I don't want to have 2 in the turn.
not sure if I would have taken a village there versus a sage at the coffers. It's really hard to tell.
I'm loving Sage. This Sage is very strong in this game. It should pile clearly.
Well,
So.
I mean, yeah, at the rate this is going, the game's gonna pile on Sage's Emporia maybe and Goons, maybe one of the village stacks,
maybe Estates,
maybe Curses.
Probably
not Curses. Maybe Market Squares. It wouldn't stun me, honestly.
Are we really not playing the second Sage, or are we counting what we have? Okay, the Scavenger, that works out fine. I would discard.
I mean, you're happy to top deck a Patrician, but given all the stuff you have in play, Yudai is probably going to take 2 Emporia here.
Yeah, that would be pretty strong.
I don't think I would, or not sure I would anyway. But
I mean, what else are we doing? Village Goons?
I like it better now than I did earlier, but
interesting to top deck a Sage. Thinking that's actually the best card you want to see?
I don't think I agree. I want to see Goons.
Yeah. I mean, like, what is the Sage drawing?
It's hopefully drawing a Goons and skipping some junk, I guess.
Yes.
Which is great if it happens, but you might draw, like, an Emporium or a Scavenger or a Village that doesn't find what you're looking for.
You did get to the Goons. Don't get Emporium points here, so just play Copper, get Sage.
Buy a Sage, take the Coppers. Unless you think you need more Village, I guess. Now, do you think maybe Truffles switched back to Walled because she wants the game to go longer? I think it's probably not, because I think it's too early to make that kind of a switch. But
I think she was just clicking cards.
Possible. I mean, I don't know. It seems a little bit weird to me to go back and forth and back again if you're just clicking, but could be.
I mean, what did she have that one turn where she wanted the villages and didn't have them? And then it's like, I want to put my villages back. But anyway. So these patricians aren't doing anything.
Wait,
what? Yeah, reveal a state. Play your farming village. Come on. Come on, Yudai. Well,
I think Yudai is just clicking.
Yeah. Tisk for sure. But why are we not playing this farming village? We'd rather get rid of a copper than not. But I'm
not spending coffers to get a Sage.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's effectively 2 coffers, right?
Exactly. Here I agree.
If it were 1, honestly, if it were 1, I still probably wouldn't, but it'd at least be worth thinking about. I still want more Goons as both of them. They each have 3, I think.
Yeah.
And I know that the Sage helps you find them a lot more. Wow.
Patrician Emporium. Cha-ching. And you need to play the farming village to keep going here, so.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You have a Scavenger down there somewhere.
Sage Market Square?
Yes. I could see maybe Sage Goons Copper or something, but nah. Sage Market Square.
Sage Goons Copper it is.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, the Scavenger.
Also, a Patrician got skipped by a Sage. Sad day.
Happens. Okay, she is going for the lengthening thing. Well, I don't know. I mean, Market Square is the third pile. I guess.
Also, Market Squares, we're getting close enough to the end of the game.
Or the buys. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
If you're playing a Goons a turn. Ooh, do you top deck a Goons? I think you do. Wait, no. No, that's not enough villages. Not enough actions. Never mind. If you had one more action.
You could play Emporium first, maybe, and find a village, and if you found a village, then you could top deck the goons. But I mean, clearly he's top decking something here.
Silver. Farming village.
Which triggers a shuffle.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Didn't think you wanted a trigger?
I mean...
I think I would have rather just played the Emporium and see what I got.
I think I agree, yeah.
Set up my next turn.
Or top deck silver. Yeah, exactly. And you don't have your scavenger down there.
So if Yudai goes Goon Sage here, what do you do as...
Oh, good question.
Okay. He's not going to play that way.
It's fine.
I guess still, what do you do as truffles? If it weren't a Royal Seal, I'd probably be taking Duchy, but I may want the chance to top deck. I'm not sure if Farming Village is the particular kind of village I would have taken. But that's neither here nor there, really.
All right, double goons. Are we just going
goons,
copper? Goons, copper?
Probably.
That's 6 points.
Need to hit 6.
And I have 3 coffers. Yep, that's clear. All right, Yudai should win this one then.
Watch him somehow miss 3 here. I don't know that that's actually possible. I guess it's
possible.
There's Patrician could hit a state and then coppers.
Well, he's discarding here.
A market square or something. Yeah, no, I understand. You're going to have a 3-card hand. But the Sage is going to hit something. I guess it doesn't have to make money. It could hit a village or something.
So as truffles, you going like Duchy, Estate, Copper as a desperation?
I would probably rather go Duchy, Copper.
Oh yeah, save your coffers for another turn.
Yeah, if I can get to some more money. It would have to be a really bad draw for Yudai here. The Sage has to hit either a village or a market square to... Okay, well, this is...
Almost surely.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, now it is, obviously.
Because there was an estate already, and there was...
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just saying there aren't enough bad cards to draw in his deck, right?
Ooh, boo, playing the goons when you don't have to.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so...
Coffers pack, yeah.
It's just scoring the most. All right, yes, 2-4. Truffles wins, and congratulations again to Canada for advancing to the finals of the World Cup. It will be Canada facing the winner of Germany, USB, and France. Yeah. Congratulations indeed. Oh, I didn't update my header after the last couple games because I've been just saying it, but yeah. Final score 4-2. Truffles over Yudai. And combined with Cyrix's 4-2 over, was that Silly Potter or was it one of the other players? I forget, but congratulations. And best of luck in the finals, and best of luck to everyone else playing in the World Cup. This has been Sammy, commentating with
WanderingWinder.
Take care, everyone.